So this question comes off of my YouTube in regard to the deity thing. Why do you say that Hindu deities and the Orisha are different? They're all archetypes. So first of all, no, all deities are not archetypes at all. As stated in the previous videos, according to those before us, there is a set of beings that physically came down from the earth. Whether you want to call them aliens or dimensional beings or whatever you want to call them, they were physically here. And before that occurrence, the archaeology shows that we did animism pretty much first, and then we did anthropomorphizing second. And part of that animism has to do with primordial things such as the sun, time, the cosmos. The way we addressed those primordial forces was like a kind of a cross between animism and anthropomorphizing. Now, there are some variants on the Orisha, and I'm not going to get down into the details because that's nothing you really need to know unless you're planning on going into those close practices. The Orisha and the Hindu gods are not individual beings. They are different aspects of God or source or whatever you want to call it that are anthropomorphized in order to tell stories. They're also referred to in these circles as primordial forces that I spoke of before. The sun, the cosmos, water, wind, shit like that is included in this. And when you're talking about a different aspect of God, that's why there's literally millions of Hindu deities. They went all out over there. These two belief systems are the oldest. Even though the Sumerians wrote stuff down first, we do have archaeological evidence that shows that the Hindu faith and the Orisha belief system was in place before humanity learned to write. And a little clip of the Hindu deities were pantheonized later as different cultures encountered them, but that doesn't change what they are. So deities were things that were actually physically here. And when you do your worship or whatever, you are speaking to the dead spirit, elevated spirit of that thing that was here. And when you are dealing with Hindu or any of the Orisha religions or spiritualities, you are speaking to God or source or universe or whatever you want to call it. That's the difference. Now, the way they rectified this back in the day, as in you're believing in the primordial things and then these deity things show up, is you will see a change in the storylines. And the way humans rectified this is that they made the deities that show up here turn into the children of the primordial forces. You can see this really clearly in the Greeks with the Titans are the parents of the deities. Interesting little tidbit of information there.